I don't know anybody who has a house phone. Do you guys know anybody? These are parents.
Nope.
My
Do they still have
parents
house
still have
phones?
one. My
What the
parents
fuck
still
did
have
they use it for? You guys first get on the internet. What was the first time that you guys remember getting on the internet? How old were you at the time? Because I was 14, so I actually remember the internet when I was 14.
I was a junior in high school, I think.
Yeah, probably 16 or 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're all about the same time then.
My parents got it at the house. My dad didn't want it. He was like, "No." It was like the
You,
devil's
you had
work
you
or
had it at
something.
your house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
And we had AOL Instant. You got.
I had to go to other people's house.
No.
See, I went to other people's house to play Nintendo.
too.
But yeah, we were. Yeah.
So my first one was the night actually Princess Diana got killed. So we were at my buddy's house on some chat room, and like everybody we were trying to have fun in the chat room, and everybody started talking about like this car crash. We're like, this sucks. Let's get out.
What version do you remember AOL? Mine was 1.2.
You got me.
Yeah, I was probably like 1.5 or something like that.
Yeah.
You can only get like 30 minutes on it. Remember that? Like you had like 30 minutes or 15 minutes on it, like free.
The thing about AOL is I don't know anybody who actually paid for it because you always got free CDs from somewhere, and they could just let you re-up it every time you had a new CD. So I can't imagine that being a good business model to survive on. And I did a ton of chat room shit because that really was the only thing available. That there was AOL Games, which is pretty fucking cool when you're 12 or 14, and then it was just talking to people, right? So AOL had this community that they created where people would get together and special topic and go into these specialized chat rooms. So thinking about comparisons to nowadays, is there anything even closely related to that that's on the internet? I mean, blogging maybe, but
Discord, it's just like it.
Because Reddit is very similar, right? So Reddit kind of has that model, but it's like people that just jump in there and make stupid fucking comments. Like instead of like having a conversation, because you could have a conversation in those chat rooms with one or two people, or you could invite 12 people and you guys could all bullshit about the same thing, which I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah,
Discord does that?
Yeah, my students will do it. It started as like a gaming thing, but now it's just everybody uses it.
So I use Discord for. We talked about Discord, but it's not. I guess it's not. I don't feel the same when I use Discord that I did with the chat rooms in AOL. I don't know why.
I started actually the internet GeoCities chat rooms.
What the fuck is that?
It's something that belonged to Yahoo. But I remember like 1996, I used to go to Jay's house here in Panama because he had a computer. He had the dial-up, and it would be like, go to GeoCities, and you'd be just chatting with some random person. Where are you? Who are you? And I'd stay there till like 2 a.m. on like a school day, just like so excited about this thing. Because you were chatting to somebody like across the globe.
Yeah.
The idea of that, it was so
Maybe.
amazing.
Well,
I think we believed it. We believed it too.
If you believe it, that's what it is. I mean, it doesn't
Now
matter.
it's like,
It could be down the street, but who cares?
Well, it was also the first time we were able to be just totally anonymous. Now that's become a bad thing. Back then, it was just kind of fun. Now
Yeah.
it's like, how can I weaponize this whole anonymity, which is where like the chat rooms and Facebook and all the comments come into place. But yeah, at the time, it was cool.
Age, sex, location. That's what everybody cared about.
ASL.
Yeah, ASL. Age, sex, location. That's all anybody cared about.
I remember that shit. Hey, what's going on, ASL?
Exactly. That was like the first LOL. You know what I mean? Like age, sex, location. Everybody knew what it meant.
I'm
Actually,
gonna start using it again. I'm gonna start using it at work when people come online.
after chat rooms, the only actual use I had for the internet, because I never used it really for school until like maybe my 4th year in college.
Seriously.
But, and that was just to get like Spark Notes. But once I discovered that you could download music, it's going to take 2 hours, but I'm willing to stick it out for a 2-minute song or whatever. I'd start downloading it, then I'd go to the store or whatever and come back and still be downloading. But I thought that was the greatest thing ever.
I remember thinking about Napster and how user-friendly Napster was. And we got so adept at using Napster that when it was taken away, we were so angry that we found like BearShare, LimeWire, BitTorrent, like all the other ways to do it. But we had the like mini understand computer code. We had to understand how computers work to use that shit, because Napster was like, hey, I like that song, click, it would download. It wasn't that easy when it came to LimeWire. You had to learn to search and fish through bullshit, because half the time everything on LimeWire was all viruses and shit. So you had to get like good at understanding what that was. It was either that or porn. Music and porn for about 5 years is all I used the internet for.
Well,
I never once used it for high school ever.
Everybody's computer in the early 2000s was completely screwed by
Yeah.
viruses.